Hi, I'm Andrew Leeper, and welcome to episode 2 of whatever this is going to become. Today we're out here and hanging out with Scholars and Scoundrels. They're a couple guys that started cooking together, started catering. They do steak nights at places here like Woodrow's. And tonight we're going to meet them and we're going to see what it takes to turn this into a brick and mortar restaurant.
Petronella. And I'm Chad Craig. We started, honestly, we started with the idea that we really wanted to find a way to provide fine dining style food towards the casual dining world. We ended up getting into this and then we got so far and then everything just kind of stopped for a second. And we kind of looked at each other and like, well, we've gone this far, what are we gonna do to make money? And we started doing catering. So we started doing a bunch of big tailgates for like 150 people, you know, serving our twist on burgers and our twist on hot dogs. And out of the blue, I looked at this guy and said, hey, we're gonna start doing some steaks. And we're nowhere close to doing steaks and everything. And then he's like, well, we cook good steak. And steak is really where we started. And it's kind of just blown up from there. Yeah, steak really wasn't our forte at all. We didn't get in it to make steaks, cook steaks, anything. We knew we could cook good steaks, but that was kind of our in to a lot of these bars and steak nights and stuff like that. Nobody wanted to do a burger night, they all wanted to do steak nights, so that's kind of where it ran from. My background, I'm not even originally from here. I'm born and raised in Miami, but I started off as a shorthand cook back when I was 14, 15 years old. I didn't want to do that exactly for the rest of my life, so I went in the military. So I spent 5 years in the Navy. I was a cook in the Navy. I cooked for a captain. I was his personal chef. But I worked my way up the same thing from general mess to officer's mess to the captain's cook. So that's really where my experience originally comes from. From then I've gone from fine dining to restaurants to counter service restaurants. So I've kind of played around with all of them a little bit here and there and picked and choose what I wanted to keep from certain areas or certain restaurants and then kind of form what we are now, I guess you would say. My first job I ever had is I boiled and sold crawfish out of a food truck. That was an interesting job. I ended up running 2 or 3 of those and then I left and I went to college. When I came back, I tried to go back for a little while. I just really want a cup of tea. And I went and started, and I got into a full service world. I started with Texas Borders Bar and Grill. I moved into management very, very quickly. And I was basically a GM and AGM from the age of 20. I wanted to get my experience up, so I went and I worked at as many concepts as I could. I would go through the management training program, and then I'd be like, peace, I'm out. I just wanted to see how you did what you did. I've even worked as much in the big nightclubs, the concert venues, the national acts. So I could see a little bit of everything.
Last time we left you, we were with the Scholars and Scoundrels boys at a local establishment where they were doing their steak nights. They catered, they steak nights for a few bars to hold them off until they could put their brick and mortar restaurant together, which is what we've all been waiting for. And today is the day that it all opens. Grand opening today, Scholars and Scoundrels. Come on, let's go inside, check it out.
I'm the bar manager here at Scholars and Scoundrels. These are 3 of some of the most popular cocktails right now that we created. We have the chili cucumber martini, fresh lime juice, cucumber vodka, fresh pressed cucumber. This one here is what she's having. It is Stoli blueberry vodka. We've got smashed blueberries, simple syrup, fresh lemon juice, and then soda and Sprite. That one's very refreshing and very popular. And this one here is the Betsy, named after Betsy Flanagan. You can look her up and see why, but it's muddled strawberries topped off with champagne, black cherry vodka, and fresh lemon juice. So y'all come out and give us a try.
All right, Miss Lori, try this and tell me what you think.
Okay. That's good.
That's good?
Yeah, tastes like blueberries.
I think
A little
it's
bit
sexy.
sweet, but not too sweet. It's kind of tropical tasting.
Sexy.
I like it. It is sexy.
I made her say sexy again.
It was amazing. The drinks here are awesome. Tony, he's a great guy.
Did you eat?
Oh, I did. I had the
eat?
Burning Mac. It's a burger. It's got some mac and cheese on it and some bacon. It's really good. Gotta try it.
So the new Scholars and Scoundrels, what do you think of this place?
Love it.
Love it.
Love it? And
Love
so
it.
what'd you order?
Had the OG,
Oh yeah?
the fries, and she had the fried green beans and a side of fries.
Those fried green beans are incredible.
Those things are awesome.
I love the dip.
What you think about everything?
Wonderful. Definitely be back.
You'll definitely be back.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Close to the house, good place, good food.
That's what they want to hear. So I ordered the shrimp in a bag, corn, green beans, along with that garlic butter that they sell and they put on all their steaks. And look at what we have here. Oh, look at that. Little cocktail sauce. Oh wow, that's really good. Bon appetit. All right, so the new Scholars and Scoundrels. You had the bar, you had a drink. What do you think of this place?
I love this place. It's the best place in Katy.
And so, what brought you in here? What got you to come tonight to the grand opening?
Oh, it's the drinks are good, the food's good, everybody's super friendly. It is Katie's best bar.
Katie's
It's
best
the
bar.
It's the new Cheers.
The new Cheers. I like that. The new Cheers. Bill, what do you think?
My buddy brought me in. I love it. Food's really good.
Did you know Tony and Chad before this? You did. Did you?
I do know Tony.
And you know Tony. So
I do.
good. Great guys.
Awesome guys.
And I know they're going to do real well. So he said you flew in today just for this.
We just arrived.
And it's your first time here. What do you think?
I think it's incredible.
And it's a beautiful restaurant and the food's been great. Coming out, I see a lot of happy faces.
I'm starving. I can't wait to try it, and I'm very happy.
Grand opening, been going smoothly, it seems like to me. The non-professional, happy faces, a lot of good food coming out. What do you think? How's it going?
Controlled chaos like usual, but it's the funnest part in the restaurant industry. Pretty much why I fell in love with it.
I love, this is my favorite part of it. It's getting out there, creating a plate that we replicate multiple times, getting back there, actually hand making, partly making the food ourselves.
Fire in the hole!
And getting everything done. This is what we did it for.
All right, so that's a hell of a grand opening for Scholars and Scoundrels. Crowd, happy faces, lots of good food coming out. Everything seemed like it went pretty smoothly. This place is going to do very well, and you need to stop by here today. If you can't come today, you better come soon, and we'll see you next time.